What's up, guys? Max and Josh with Ghost Creativ. Here with another website review. So today we're looking at Blaze Pizza.
Why are we looking at Blaze Pizza?
Because we love Blaze Pizza.
We love Blaze Pizza, so this is a unbiased review. Trying to be.
I think together we've been there probably 6 times combined in the last.
And we just got it. We're located in Erie, Pennsylvania. We just got a Blaze. Love it. We're doing website reviews. Figured we'd check out the site and give some feedback. Basically things to improve if you're watching this.
Yep. And if you're in Erie, go to Blaze Pizza.
Agree.
Check it out. Okay.
Or anywhere.
We'll start at the homepage. So, first thing we noticed when we came to Blaze Pizza homepage is we love Blaze Pizza. We land on the homepage and we see a salad. Nobody's going to the Blaze Pizza homepage because they want a salad. My apologies about my voice. I was at the Pens game last night, so a little bit crazy. But so I land on the homepage. I see a salad. Not what I'm here for. The next slide is now about cane sugar or Blue Sky beverage. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Again, a product that I don't know and I'm not coming here to see.
Right.
The slide that I would start with for sure is this slide. This is what I'm here for. Custom built, fast fired pizza, a little video, take the time to watch it. Just goes through the process.
Or even not the banner, but just have the video here that when people land, they can see something visual right away that tells the story of the brand.
Absolutely. This is another good slide. It's putting a face behind the brand, adding credibility with the Zagat quote. Just another nice, well done slide. But again, these first two slides are a little bit off base in our opinion for going to a pizza place that has amazing pizza.
Yeah, if the salad if the salad was the last thing, maybe that makes sense. But having it the first thing when you land, probably not the best idea. I think the next thing though is when we come up to the about. Don't click on it yet.
Yep.
When we come up to the about, we see that the different subcategories, the subheading, is behind the order online, so you can't necessarily see. There might be a third option other than Blaze 411 and the franchising, but we're not really sure what that is. So let's click on the about.
Yep.
When we clicked here, we watched the video, which we liked. Very good video. Definitely on brand, and that's one of the things that's super important for us is staying on brand. So the video does a good job of that. It talked about things like what the brand stands for, individuality, fun and lively, a fun place to work, culture-based and attention to quality, which I get that experience when I go in there and order pizza. The one thing about this page, though, maybe the individual that wrote the copy could do a better job reading it than I could or that Josh could, but the copy is a little bit choppy. It doesn't really, from sentence to sentence, it doesn't really flow. It's kind of staggers itself, and you can't really read the entirety of it and understand what the message you're trying to get across is. So I'd probably rework this text and keep the video intact because that was really great.
Yeah, so just for a little bit of context, when we landed here reading this cold the first time, we had to read through it a couple times to even get the feel for what was going on.
Back to the homepage.
Yep.
Downloadable.
So this is on the menu. So if I go to the menu page, this is kind of cool. I like the way it's segmented. I like the way that the items that are in the menu are mirrored here. I like this. I think this is very on brand with very simple with what the different pizzas are. The one problem is, and this should be a simple fix for a developer, but both of these downloadable files, now they're working. So we had an issue, we've tried it a couple times, and we had an issue with these where they weren't loading properly. So I don't know what was going on with the site, but it was a little bit funky earlier where we were getting like an invalid file ID. So it looks like it's maybe working now, but there might be a bug in there that's causing it to not work sometimes, depending on what page you're on.
Yeah.
So yeah, because we were on, maybe one of these or something before, so I don't know. There might be an issue, might not be, but we ran into some issues with downloading the file.
Next, we talked a little bit about the fonts of the website. This is a pretty typical font. I don't remember the name of it that you guys have here. It's a good font and I like it. And it's not a terrible font to look at on a desktop, but on mobile, and I understand that the brand is mostly for millennials, so it's probably not a huge issue and you probably don't get a lot of complaints. But if someone in Gen X or a little bit older were on the website on mobile particularly, they might have trouble reading some of the fonts. So not to say that I don't like it, but it'd be something that I'd consider if you're pushing a broad audience to the mobile website, think about how they're going to interact with the fonts. Are they going to be reading a lot of text with a font that's very narrow, or is it more for just headings? So I think that's something to just think about.
Yeah, just some other things on mobile. It may be a little bit hard to see on the video, but there's just some things that aren't mobile optimized. So like there's an email pop-up that comes up when you land on the page. It's too wide for the screen, so now I have to zoom out, and then makes the website too small to even get to the X to be able to close it. And the other thing that's really important on mobile, so what Max was talking about was the text. So there's a lot of white space here on the right side, so it would be very easy to increase that text size for maybe an older audience, make it super easy to get to. Even if you are catering to millennials, there's no sense in making this menu so small. And the other thing you can see here is the banners. So this is a very common problem on websites where the banners are images and they're created for desktop, but it doesn't play well on mobile. So a lot of these things are really difficult to read on mobile. And then you also have the problem of, the arrows covering the text because, again, it's not mobile optimized, so it's not made to slide. So definitely these banners need to be optimized for mobile. So much traffic is coming through mobile now that these banners would, this would be one of our top priorities to mobile optimize these banners.
Yeah. And the next thing we talked about is, so let's look at the logo, the branding here, and then we'll go to the shop page.
It's the order online page.
Or it's the order online page.
Yeah. So if we go to the order online page,
might be the shop.
No, it's
link out.
I think so. Yeah. So first you go through this. This is all nice. This is well done.
Yep.
Find your location, search. It'll find it for you. Click on it. Is this not the one?
I think it's the shop.
Is it really?
Not a big deal either way. But yeah, so basically
My bad.
the logo here is the orange, the Blaze Pizza. I'm pretty sure that's what you guys are known for. And then we come over to the shop, and it's red. So not maybe a huge problem from a general standpoint, but in terms of subtlety and staying on brand, you typically want to stay with the same colors. Maybe the clothing line and apparel is a different brand segment and you're branding it as red, but the shirts are still orange. So it doesn't really make sense to me. And if you want to stay consistent in branding, I'd keep it the exact same color. Whether you go red or orange, I keep it the same when you go from one site to another, so people know I'm in the same place.
Yeah, super easy fix, so no reason to not change it.
FAQs on the far side, remember that?
So is that anything about us? So this is cool. I like that there's FAQs here. Best way to reheat my pizza. Again, on brand. Cool copy, right? Please, please, please step away from the microwave. Like, that's cool. Typically, when you see the ellipses here where, you have 3 dots, you want to continue, it would be nice if I could click on this and link it through to the FAQs. Depending on whether I'm on mobile or on desktop, like, I don't know that I need to scroll all the way down and then do the see more to see all the FAQs. And then there's quite a few of them, so it would be nice from a user interface standpoint to be able to click on the FAQ that I'm interested in and be taken straight to that one on this page. So again, just a kind of usability thing. Simple to do from a programming standpoint, so no reason to not be linking those out to the exact FAQ that you're interested in.
Mm-hmm. And then the last thing we talked about was the nutrition calculator. It works quite well on the desktop. I had a little bit of trouble with it when I was standing in line and doing my custom-built pizza in the store. And for some context, I do some personal training and fitness coaching, so I spend a lot of time using apps like MyFitnessPal or things like that and logging food. And looking at a lot of online calculators, I use Chipotle's, things like that, Moe's, places that have custom-built options. It was a little clunky on mobile, and for me, for it to be a little clunky is maybe a concern because I think the average American probably doesn't use them as much as I do. So for me, I'd look at ways at simplifying that process and making it more seamless for the person on mobile who's standing in line saying, how many calories are in my food? Let's, figure that out. That process on mobile I think could be improved a little bit. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. So I think I would like to close out with this, again, Blaze Pizza, amazing product. Their product's fantastic. They have really fun, interesting branding. Just some takeaways for all of you out there that may be running your own business, definitely keep an eye on your banners. A lot of these templated based websites like Shopify and Squarespaces, they do a pretty good job, but when you're putting in big images as banners, they don't work well on mobile. So be careful with that. Brand colors, make sure you're consistent. And then, what's one other thing? The About Us. Just make sure your copy reads well for new visitors. Like, it's great if it reads well internally for everybody that knows, but for new visitors that are landing there fresh, make sure that the copy reads really simply. Cool. I think that's it.
That's it.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Could be a 9.
Yeah, easily convertible to a 9 or 10.
Yep. Cool. All right. See you guys next time, and order a Blaze pizza.
See ya.